Alright, what's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna talk about you have to love failure. Alright? I'm gonna explain to y'all why you gotta love failure. So, you gotta love your failure in everything, because failure is what makes people the best, you know? If you fail a lot, you're going to succeed. People that are like I guess like the best, whatever. Like let's say like the best soccer player, the best basketball player, the best um language arts person. I don't know. Like they like probably failed in high school. Like their little tests or whatever they failed. They probably got kicked out of the team. Whatever. They went through a lot of failures, but failure is what should motivate you to do better. To do better and be better, to go out to the next level. Because if you're really trying to like level up, you should like work on your weaknesses. And so let's say that you're trying to do something and it doesn't work. Like let's say you're trying to make your own business and you resell shoes. Let's say you're doing that. I'm gonna take these shades off first. They ain't even fucking sunny no more. But so yeah, let's say you're trying to do that and you get your first pair. You don't know what the hell you're getting into, right? It don't sell. You're like, damn, now you're stuck with some shoes. So you always gotta look at the positives, all right? Time wasted, I mean, like the time that you spent on something and like you failed at it, you don't think of it as time wasted. Think of it as experience not yet used, all right? So let's say that you didn't sell those shoes. Let's look at the positives. At least you got a pair of shoes, you could probably wear it, put it to good use. You could probably sell it for the same value. You don't really lose that value, all right? Because let's say you bought some shoes at 150, you're trying to sell them at 200 because they're hyped up or whatever, and they don't sell like that. You can at least get like 150. You can at least get your money back, or most of it. It's better to lose $10-20 than to lose all of it. But that's experience. Now okay, those shoes aren't really hyped up because now you threw yourself out there in that little game, because everything's really like a game if you think about it. And so yeah, like at least you have experience. You're like, okay, those shoes didn't really do too good. Let me try with these. You might get these. They might cost 200, but you could sell them for 250, 270. You never know unless you throw yourself out there. You could read all about it. You can do all this research or whatever, but action is the most important thing. Because you learn more through experience than you do through research. All right, I'm just be real with y'all. That's like for everything, really. So you lost money in that situation with the shoes, but you got experience. So it's like you're going to fail before you succeed. And all the times that you fail are what weed people out. Because some people can be like, you know what, fuck it, it's not for me. They could have been 1-2 more tries away from doubling up, from being wherever they're trying to be at. But because they gave up, they didn't go through with it. Their little dream didn't go through. It didn't become accomplished because they gave up on themselves. All right? So y'all got to believe in yourselves. Got to believe in your hustle. Get your own motivation out there. Keep positive vibes. Always, every little second of time, it matters. All right? If you watch too much Netflix, if you get home, watch Netflix until the end of the day, you go to sleep, next day you go to work or whatever, come watch Netflix again. If that's what you're doing, you're wasting time. All right? If you go work or whatever, a couple hours, the rest of the day you spend it laid up with your girl. I know that's like, it's good for that, like it's good, but if all you're doing is being laid up with your girl or watching Netflix, you're just wasting so much time. You could have better spent that time on something, either perfecting yourself, whatever you do, or trying to level up. All right, but just never lose that little passion that you have to be better. Never, because that's all you really have. It's just you, and people are not gonna believe in you until they see your progress. All right, people trying to hop on your shit like, hey, put me on. But before, when you started, They didn't say shit. All right. So you have to be your own little like motivator in the beginning of the process, and just don't give up no matter what. You could be one or two more tries away from doubling up or being wherever you want it to be. You know, you might be playing basketball, whatever, and then you try it out 5 times for the team. And on that 6th try, you would have gotten in. You know, it's just you have to keep trying. You have to keep trying to like perfect your little craft. You know, and just don't give up. Fuck all that negativity. You don't need to hear that shit. All right. So, yeah, like just keep trying. You know, just stay motivated. All that. And don't give up, because you are all you have in the beginning. You know, you're gonna have to sacrifice things, but it's all gonna be worth it. All right, I'm telling y'all right now, you have to sacrifice a lot of shit. You know, I don't even go out as much as I want to, as much as I used to. You know, because I spend that time doing something else, trying to be productive. All right, because the parties ain't going nowhere. There's gonna be parties everywhere, all the time. All these little females are not going nowhere. Well, they really are, but that's different. But yeah, like all these little like distractions, you know, like Netflix, them shows gonna be there still, you know. Like, I don't know, maybe I just think different than a lot of y'all, but I want to get y'all to think like that, because like I see that I'm going somewhere. I'm trying to help other people too, like get somewhere. Because when I was little, when I was like younger, I was like, damn, like I wish somebody would teach me like how, like, why do I think like this? You know, why do I think different? Why do I wake up every morning and think of a different idea to get some money in my pocket? You know, why am I like that? And like I see other people around me, they just like, oh, day by day, you know, all they do is gossip at school, all they do is spread rumors, all they do is talk shit about each other. All I do is wake up with another idea to get some money. I just never knew why I thought like that. And I always felt like I needed somebody to tell me why I think like that, you know? Cause not everybody's born a boss, you know? I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging or nothing, but that's really what it is, you know? Not everybody is born to be a boss. And I say that like in the humblest way I can, you know? I'm not trying to like brag about how I feel and saying I'm the best or whatever. Nah. I'm just saying, like, people can think differently, you know? Not everybody's gonna have that mindset of like a like CEO type shit, you know, boss type shit. You know, some people just gonna go day by day, and it's sad to see that. It's sad to realize that, because I want to help y'all do that. You know, I want to motivate y'all to be on some CEO shit, some boss shit. If you at like the whatever you're at, you know, I just want to help y'all do that. That's some shit that I like, you know, because shit, I motivate myself with these videos. I just look back at it and I'm like, damn, I really said that. I really think that way, you know. And so I'm just trying to help all y'all, like, accomplish whatever you want. I'm trying to motivate y'all. I'm trying to get y'all off your asses to get some money in your pockets, you know? So, yeah, like, just fuck everything, you know? Fuck what people think. Do what you do. And you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And if you're not doing one thing, you have to do another, all right? If you in school, be the best you can in school, you know? If you're not in school, go as hard as you can to get some money, but also don't forget that rest is essential too, you know? You can't work your ass off hella hard and like you can't work your ass off hella hard and just barely rest, you know? Like, rest is important too. Your health, your well-being, that's important. You have to take that into account. I'm not saying work like a slave or whatever, like, just hard, you know what I'm saying? But don't work a little bit neither, you know? Like, you have to find a point between that. You know, if you don't know what to do, you know, read, all right? If you read, it's good for you, all right? Like, it teaches you things that you didn't know before, you know? And that knowledge is key, because they can't take that away from you, you know? You are who you are because of knowledge, because of what you learned, because of experience, all right? And so just like try to like expand yourself, you know? Never be at the same little area that you're at. Don't fear change, all right? Always try to change yourself. always trying to change your environments, your ways of thinking, your mentality, mindset, your little circle. Always try to change that, because like, we shouldn't stop like progressing mentally. You can't just be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna just this is my life. You can't be like that. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep leveling up. People just give up on themselves and be like, oh, okay, this is where I'm gonna be at the rest of my life. This is who I am. But I'm trying to get y'all to not think like that. I'm trying to get y'all to think better of yourself. Because let's say that you think like this, like some normal level right here. This is like the average person, the average Joe. Let's say that this is what you're trying to be, at least. And so at least is what you end up being. All right? I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm gonna keep this shit raw as hell. So let's say you at least get here, and so you're gonna be here. Let's say that you're aiming for this at least. So if you aim, things go down. If that makes sense, like, let's say that you want to be average or whatever. Not that you want to be average. Some people do, some people don't. But let's say that you're aiming for average at least. All right. So you do average shit. You work average. Everything that you do is average, average, average. So if you're working, so like you're kind of working to be average. All right. So if you're average, you're gonna go a little bit below average. And if you like think unrealistically like me, like I'm like, okay, I think so much shit. Like I'm like, okay, that car, that Lamborghini, I'm gonna get it by 25, even if it doesn't make sense. It's just the thought that I can do it motivates me, and the thought that I can do it gets me off my ass every day. All right, like that's just how I think, like unrealistically, because it motivates me to achieve more. It motivates me to try to get that. Like, it just, you kind of unrealistically think about it, but you kind of realistically do. So let's say, oh, I'm gonna get that Bentley, I'm gonna get that whatever, I'm gonna get that nice house on the hill with the dog, whatever. You have to think beyond that, because wherever you aim at, you always go below. You always go below. Because if you're working averagely, you're gonna get lazy. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be average, whatever. You go down from, this is where you're trying to be, and you end up being down here. All right. So let's say that you think that you want to be rich or whatever, wealthy, have a good cash flow, whatever. Let's say you're trying to be here, you end up always down here, upper middle class or whatever. But me, I like to think unrealistically, because it's like I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot hella high into the darkness. And the higher you throw that shot, the higher you'll end up being. All right. So let's say I'm being unrealistic as hell. I might never get that Lamborghini. I might never get all that shit, but at least I'm gonna have a okay house with a Mercedes or whatever, whatever y'all into. That's just what I think. So yeah, like, just always believe in yourself. Always think you can achieve more. Always push yourself, and don't fear change. Don't fear none of that. All right, y'all stay safe.